The weather is finally shaping up, and if you are planning your spring home improvement projects and are looking for a trustworthy local business to get the job done, we have you covered. Joining us today is Hugh Doyle with the Better Business Bureau. Good morning to you, Hugh.
Good morning.
We need to talk to you. We really do here. Lots of folks are planning on maybe making some upgrades, some improvements around the house, and it doesn't come cheap.
No,
right.
It certainly doesn't.
It doesn't. And many of us, we're not really handy enough to do it ourselves. So we're going to look for a contractor. We're going to look outside for those professionals. And we need to find out, we need to make sure that we're protected. So we're going to go through a few steps here, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the same. I'm
Right.
not the handyman.
Right.
I'm going to need some help doing it.
Yes.
But there's some great resources out there. But there are some things you need to look out for.
Okay, so avoid contractor scams. That's what we're talking about today here. How do we do that? Contractor red flags.
Couple pretty ones that show up a lot, and it's a red flag, means you want to dig deeper, but somebody's coming door to door soliciting, looking for, hey, we can give you a quick quote, we can start today, might be a red flag. You want to look into that. And especially being able to start right away. Reputable contractors have a large book of business. They're usually booked months in advance, so maybe they're not as well established, or it could be a fly-by-night operation. Don't know, not judging, just saying take a look.
Okay.
And pressure sales tactics, pressuring somebody to sign a contract right away. That's always a red flag, especially we want a deposit. We want you to sign right away before you really get a chance to dig in and look on the company.
I like what you're saying here. You're not saying automatically this means it's a scam. You're just saying, listen, you might want to look into it more if they're pressuring you to sign a contract. If they're saying, hey, we can start right now.
Absolutely.
Because a reputable contractor will probably be quite busy and you might have to wait in line, right?
Might have to wait in line, but also as somebody who you can trust, they'll value your business and they'll say, that's okay. We can, take your time, look it over. We can wait. Okay. And most reputable contractors will ask you to wait and review everything.
Sure. Okay, next up here in avoiding contractor scams, there are some steps that you can take. Let's talk about those.
Absolutely want to get multiple quotes on any job, whether it's really, really small or really, really big. Get the multiple quotes, shop around, see what it is. Because if the numbers are going to be high, but you might find one that's really low and might be too good to be true. That could pop up as another red flag as well.
Okay.
Get the references. And that's not just going online and searching their reviews on bbb.org or on any other search engine, but also get references from jobs they've actually done where you can talk to that consumer and say, hey, what did you think?
Okay.
And review the contract. It's very important to always review the contract. Make sure that the language, you're comfortable with it. And it might be a great contract, it might be a great deal, but if the contract details don't suit what your needs are, you might want to walk away from that one.
Okay, and our final board here, that's it, but I wanted to ask you a question here. From the Better Business Bureau, is it something that you would suggest if a contractor says, well, we need 60% advance pay before even a nail is even hammered into a wall?
That'd be a high number. That would be a really high number.
Okay.
You want to normally contracts and the payment terms are split up usually 3 or 4 times, and so it's a slow entry into it as well.
Okay.
And I mean, before you even get to that point, before signing, you want to validate: are they insured? Do they have workers' compensation coverage for whatever province you're in? Do they have the proper licensing for all of the work that they're going to do? Do they have a licensed plumber, licensed electrician? Do they get the permits?
So you want to get eyes on those certificates, right?
Every single one. You should validate every single one. You can do all of that very easily online.
Okay.
One spot you can go is bbb.org, and on their business profile, if they require a license, we'll have it up there. Otherwise, you can go to the regulatory agencies as well, and the same thing goes for their insurance. Check out with their insurer, make sure that they're actually insured and ready to go.
Okay, bbb.org. We're talking about how to avoid contractor scams. Thank you so much, Hugh Doyle, running us through some of the red flags that you have to look out for. But if you need more information, you go to bbb.org.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Hugh.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate you coming by today. All right.